Hey guys, welcome to Solo ReacTalk. Happy New Year. Today I'm going to be reacting to Metro 2033 walkthrough playthrough done by patologtv. This is going to be part 9. If you want to check out my previous reactions, remember the playlist card is going to be at the top. Just click on it to be able to access them. If you want to check out the original video as well as patologtv's YouTube channel, the links are in the description below. Yes, 2 weeks back, it's like 2 weeks back or 1 week back. Yeah, we were dealing with part 8. Khan has been traveling with Artyom through the subways. We've been witnessing some strange supernatural activities, if I can say that. The anomalies, those electrical light balls that keep, floating around in the subways. Some shadows of, past people who died in the subways. They're just existing in shadow form or spirit form, in purgatory, if I can say that. And yeah, Khan has been explaining to Artyom what he should do in these kind of situations when he sees these things. And of course they've been dealing with some Nolasses. They've been fighting against some Nolasses, and they were saved by one of the anomalies as it was coming through, and it electrocuted a lot of the Nosalis or Nolasses creatures. And yeah, now we're continuing on to Cursed Station. Okay, let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Khan led me into Cursed Station. The name was no accident. Its people were locked in an endless war for survival.
The station is under attack again. Let's go, lad. The defenders could use some help. Khan, over here! Another attack?
Yes, they broke through the outer defenses. All the survivors are here. I doubt we will live to see another day.
Where do the monsters come from?
As always, from the left tunnel and from the crossing. We sent a demolition squad there, but they never came back. And there is no one else we could send.
You are eager to avert your station's doom, Artyom, are you not? And here the doom has already arrived. We must help. Find the remains of the demo squad. They had a bomb. Move it into the left tunnel as far as you can, then run for it. The explosion will be massive. As for the crossing, it's already been buried once, but looks like the Nosalises have dug through the cave-in. There was an airlock close by. It must have been left open. Try locking or collapsing it. I'll stay here with the survivors. Try luring the monsters towards us if there are too many.
Oh, okay. Big mission, big solo mission. Good luck, patologtv. Why didn't they construct like a barrier, in this, what is it, like a chamber or something? I'm not sure how to describe this place, but yeah, why didn't they create like a barrier with bricks and, corrugated iron and or should I say, call it zinc? Yes, why didn't they put barriers here to prevent the Nosalis from, encroaching in their territory? Just make it more difficult for them. But maybe there's some sort of reasons why they couldn't do any of that, because after all it is called Cursed Station. Yeah. I don't think I've seen Artyom run in a very, very long time. I was trying to remember when was the last time I actually saw Artyom run, you know. Because usually he's always, you know, crawling or he's walking slowly, but never sprinting. Is that the makeshift bomb? Oh, it's the spirits. But why is there a timer sound when there's no timer information to tell you how many seconds you have left? Okay. Good job, good job. Okay, note 1. Once this used to be a regular station, lived in, even prosperous, one of those stations where not only heavily armored fighters can survive, but also old men and women and even children. Then the mutants came, as if from nowhere. They were innumerable, okay? The cursed shore, then it was still called its old name, fought back with all it had, but the means proved inadequate. The defenders were forced to abandon all the roadblocks in the tunnels, one after another. Then they barricaded the main platform and had their last stand there. They fought to the last child. They were able to evacuate to a neighboring station. Okay, the last old lady carried there, to the last bullet. And when the bullets were gone, those at the barricades all stayed there. Then the cursed station got its name, from the saved wives and children of those who'd stayed there forever. And that is what awaits our exhibition if I don't pull my task off, and perhaps not just the exhibition, but the whole metro. Yeah, guys, we still need to figure out how or where do these Norsales, these mutants, where do they procreate? Because if you can find where they procreate, we can kill them at the source, and we won't have to deal with these things ever again. That's what I'm assuming. You know, find the source, destroy the source, and whatever left of them, they will slowly die. You know, either through natural causes or through the actions of other human beings having guns. Yeah. God.
A big war at a small station was won. I won't be going further with you. I'm still needed here. The tunnels have collapsed. If you still want to get to Polis, you'll have to take a detour. You can get to the armory from here, and afterwards you will have to go through the stations belonging to the Reds and the Nazis. Let's move. The smithy is an independent station, so it should be no problem. But the Reds are another story. They are building a new society, complete with all the lovely police state bonuses, like people informing on their neighbors. At the smithy, look for an acquaintance of mine, Andrew the blacksmith. Mention my name. He'll give you a hand. A shrine to hope. Even in these times, we can't relinquish the things that make us human.
It's a nice shrine. It is a nice one. What I'm actually surprised about is that, you know, there's no indication of religious worship, you know, like Christianity.
That's it. Get in. Remember, everything depends on you and you alone. Until we meet again, goodbye, Artyom.
Armory Station was where most of the weapons in the metro were made. There had been an arms factory located above, and after the nukes fell, many of the workers settled here. I was looking for Andrew the Smith, but he found me first.
Okay, before we continue, like I was saying, you know, I'm surprised that, you know, there isn't any connection with religious worship, you know, in terms of the people in the metro, because, you know, Russia is a predominantly, you know, Christian religious faith country, if I'm not mistaken. You know, not the Protestant or the Catholic Church, but the, what do they call it? The Orthodox Church, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I was going to be expecting, like, you know, some churches where people would worship to, you know, the Christian God and ask for help or guidance, or, you know, to forgive them of their sins and stuff like that. But it seems like in this station, what was it called again? Cursed Station. They have like a shrine, a memorial for those who had passed, and they're not, you know, they're not putting any signs that says that, you know, they worship this particular god or not. So I could say that, you know, the people within the metro, they have let go of those religions and cultural pieces of society, you know, after the bombs fell on Moscow and the rest of Russia. You know, I think now they are changing their culture, they're changing their ethos, they're changing their religions, and they're becoming something else as a society. So that's also interesting, how things have not only changed physically in terms of, you know, the environment, but also socially as a people. They are in survival mode, and, you know, they can't really focus on things that you would consider as luxury. before the World War III began. Because before then, people could go to church, people could worship whoever they wanted, they could do all of these things, to fulfill their societal needs. But now that they're in these cramped locations with not enough resources, not enough time to do anything like worshipping a god, out of necessity, they've just done simple, humble things, to remember those who have fallen. Yeah, interesting. Where is the electricity coming from? Is there still like a nuclear power station still active or what?
Halt! Who goes there? Stand still!
Hey, loosen up. It's a human. Kill the light already.
Well, you look human. That's all that counts. Come in, this is a free station.
I've never seen Artyom's hands before. Interesting.
Careful, kid. Our free station is under the watchful eye of the Reds. Paranoia is the new game in town, so keep yourself below the radar. You understand?
So Omri Station belongs to the Reds. Okay. And the Reds are the communists, if I'm not mistaken.
Inspection is currently being carried out at the armory. Please stay at your registered residences and assist the law enforcement personnel in their work. Be vigilant, comrades. The enemy never sleeps.
Yeah, the place kind of looks quiet. Nothing really going on here. No music. Just people doing people things.
Go to hell! Beat it!
Get lost! Get lost now! You deaf or what?
Face to the wall. This is an inspection.
Get lost.
Come on, quit harassing me. I don't swing that way.
Got the bullshit. Prepare for inspection.
I'm always prepared for this. Doctor, could you check my prostate while you're at it? I'm pissing kind of funny. It's glowing. Must be the radiation, huh?
You freak!
Funny.
Hell! So, you kick the part that attracts you the most? Pretty weak, though. What, they don't feed you enough?
Hi, he's a fucking comedian, huh? Don't see many of those guys.
Try this on for size, you punk!
Oh, okay, that one was better.
Okay,
But
the
I
joke
still
is no
think my
longer funny.
grandmother
What's
could
going
take
on
you.
here?
Let's bring him in. We'll see how his jokes sound at Lubyanka. Shh! Hush! And who are you? The comedian's boyfriend? Put your hands out! You're under arrest.
For what?
All right. Lay off. I'll come quietly.
Shit! Blin! I'm gonna kill him! Go!
Let's get them!
Come on, follow me! Go, go! Watch out! Here! After left! There!
Stop, you punk!
Wait, is patologtv,
There's
controlling
still
the
a
player,
God
or
left in our world.
is he controlling the player, or was that like a cinematic? Huh, okay.
That day, he was with me. I had been rescued by Han's friend, Andrew the blacksmith. He would prove to be my ticket out of the communist station.
But the only way goes through a goddamn battlefield. The front line between the Reich and the Reds. You'll need a disguise. Take these overalls, put them over your clothes. The Reds are rounding up the volunteers to storm the Nazi fortifications. They're about to send a train full of new recruits straight into the fire. But you will be riding the train unannounced. Your seat won't be first class, but you don't have to pay the fare with your own blood either. Once the troop train has passed the roadblocks, you're on your own.
How can people still be fighting amongst each other when, there's creatures out there like the Nolasses and the Anomalies and, the Dark Ones, all of these dangerous creatures that could kill them, and these guys are still fighting against each other. It's crazy. Note 1, there are many in the metro who hate the Reds because they're afraid of them. The Reds always go hungry, even though they work round the clock. They are told to toil for a better future, but year after year their lives get even more miserable. They fight with abandoned as if not afraid of death at all, and their comrades just throw them away, pilling their bodies up to block enemy gun emplacements, spending their lives as if their charges were immortal. But they are mortal, and they die of exhaustion, of overworking, of bullets fired by their enemies and their own commissars, ordered to shoot those who refuse to abandon hope and who persevere. If I were in his shoes, I would be long gone. Why is he still here? Is he afraid of being shot, making his escape? I also have no clue why would someone stay here, but here they are.
There's a saboteur lurking in every alley, I tell you.
No reason to panic. We've sealed our border with the Nazis and covered every possible entry point with roadblocks. A mouse couldn't get through.
What about the surface, huh? What about the surface? Those devils could be sneaking down to attack us from above. And all the while, their spies soften us up for their invasion.
Very well. All new arrivals will be sent to the cages till they're cleared. That way, your own people can sort out the suspects.
Guys, it's just crazy. It's just crazy that these people are fighting each other.
Authorized personnel only.
When the real enemy is out there and you know, it wouldn't care less about their ideologies, whether they're part of the Reds or the Nazis.
Hone your arsenal while you still can, but don't waste time. The train is on schedule and it's not waiting for you.
Medkits, filters, knives, everything you need when traveling in dangerous areas, no? You won't find any shop. Special offers, discounts. Always handy. From the Fort Master. That's a deal. Nice gun. You won't regret buying your purchase.
You're supposed to say
Take
that.
it. Just one of those
You're supposed to say that. You won't regret.
Whatever.
Bullets exchange. You won't find better rates in whole Metro. You're welcome.
It's okay, guys. He's with us. Come on, jump into the hole, Artyom.
I was not wrong about Andrew. I just grossly underestimated him. He is not afraid of running. He just does things that take much more guts than that. Andrew helps others escape the red line, risking his own life every minute. He and his friends saved lots of refugees using a network of abandoned passages and forgotten tunnels, which the Reds are still ignorant about. The refugees usually take this literal and at the same time figuratively underground railroad to get from the red line to the metro proper. But for me, Andrew is working it in reverse. I need to get to the front lines of the never-ending war between the red line and the Reich. I'm taking the train which is delivering a fresh load of cannon fodder to the meat grinder. The important part is to know when to jump off. Yikes. Human lives just being thrown away for this pointless war between the Reds and the Reich. It's crazy.
Artyom, do you see that luggage hold? Get into it. Huh? So, what do you guys think? Let's go, huh?
What's that magazine there? 2034. Can you pick it up? patologtv.
Andrew, is it really safe in there? I wouldn't like to see him fall down onto the rails.
Now that's no first-class carriage. But he's good as dead if he stays. He becomes straight to Bianca, and that's a one-way ticket.
Okay, pick it up.
It's okay. It's about to.
Hello, Sergei Sergeyevich. I have a neighborhood kid here. We get to fight. Watch your soldier fight. Very well, sir. We issue the weapon and uniform immediately. Now, get on the train.
Attention! Civilians are not permitted to board troop trains without written orders from the commissar.
What do you really
No
want?
attempting to falsify transit papers. Without authorization will be arrested for treason.
Take your places, everyone.
So now you just need to know when to get off. Huh. I wouldn't know when.
Attention! The train is ready to depart. All troops under travel orders must board without delay. Any frontline soldier who remains on the platform after the train has left the station will be charged with desertion and shot.
Why did you join the army?
I followed my political beliefs.
As for me, I'm here for the dough. How about you?
Me? Join the army, they said. See the world, they said. Huh? My father was a Red Army soldier, and his father as well. It's the family tradition.
So tell me, love, is it also your tradition to lose arms and legs on the battlefield?
They were happy to make those sacrifices.
Sure. Drunks
That's what they all say.
and fools are happy too.
There's a black capsule in my ammo pouch. What is that, an antibiotic?
No, it's cyanide, in case the enemy captures you.
What? But God forbid suicide. I'd go straight to hell.
Listen, altar boy. A Nazi prisoner is going to hell anyway. Trust me, the pill is faster.
I could never take my own life.
Yikes.
Then give me your pill. I'd rather stallowed two than rot in one of their stalags.
Okay guys, alright, that's it with Metro 2033 walkthrough playthrough done by patologtv. This was part 9. Yeah, we've just gone through Cursed Station and through Armory Station that belongs to the communists, the Reds. We've been helped by Andrew the Smith to ferry along a train that was going to the Reich territory, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we've just seen the reality of a civil war or a human war of ideologies, being held in the metro. And I've been just asking myself, like, why do this? Why waste so much human life, so much energy, so much ammunition, so much resources on fighting each other when they should be fighting against the Nolasses and the dark ones? Why are they wasting their lives fighting for ideologies at a time like this? It's pointless, it's useless, it's illogical. Really, it's illogical. But yeah, hearing the stories from some of the soldiers, they're saying that, you don't want to be captured by the Reich because you're going to be rotting in some sort of jail for the rest of your life. You'd rather kill yourself right now using the cyanide pills that are inside the capsules. And it's just horrible. War is a terrible, horrible thing. You can come and boast about your family, throughout the ages have been serving in the Red Army or have been waging war against, other people for so long. But it's not really a tradition that you should be proud of, I think. War is not a heroic and amazing, uplifting business. It's death. It's painful. it's merciless. You will be facing things that you never thought you would ever experience in your entire life. You know, it's not something that you see in the movies where people, you know, after the war they celebrate and they cheer, they drink alcohol, and it's all happy, hunky-dory. No, people go through PTSD. They have mental situations after going through something so terrible. Some of them, you know, they become paralyzed. They lose their limbs. Some, they go blind. Others, they go deaf. You know, after all of this pain and suffering, after all of this war, what's left for you? You know, that's why sometimes, you know, I always tell people to always question the reasoning. Why are we fighting? Don't just fight because you say it's a tradition, that, you know, it's through family or it's through our patriotic sense as a country that we must fight. No. Always question these men and women in power who always tell you that, you know, you must fight to defend your country. Defend it from who? From what? When you can easily negotiate and talk it out. You know, fighting should always be a last resort, not the first instance of diplomacy. So I just don't understand why these human beings, you know, after World War III, you know, in the environment that they live in, are fighting each other for ideology. It's madness. It's utter madness. Sorry guys, I'm a bit angry about that because I just don't see the logic behind something like this. You know, to be fighting each other in this kind of environment and situation where humanity is at the brink of extinction due to the Nolassus and the dark ones out there. Yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting part 9. Andrew has been very helpful. You know, he didn't even ask for anything in return. He helped Artyom to get out of the armory station, and now we're proceeding further deeper into the metro, going to the Reich station. I'm not sure what they call this station. I don't think I wrote the name here, but yeah, we're going into the Reich territory. So yeah guys, hopefully I'll see you guys next week with part 10. Remember, if you like the video, as well as if you like to check out patologtv's YouTube channel, the links are going to be in the description below. If you like my reaction, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell if you want to be up to date with my latest videos, and I will see you guys next week. Okay, bye bye.